All right, here we are. This is the Sweet Spot. I am Jason. You all know the Godfather. And we're back for a regularly scheduled Sweet Spot on solid ground. I don't have to worry about leaning over. And
Yes.
our production value is a little bit different. It's a little bit better this time. Although don't tell the superintendent where we parked the golf cart. We are...
I'll take a picture of that production
I like
value
that.
this time.
That's good. I like that. It's a good strategy. So we're here on the back tee of the 18th hole of the player course, the gold tee. And John, I don't know if you're looking at this shot. This is an intimidating tee shot. This is a good hole from back here.
Very good hole.
And
well, we're on 18 player here.
18 player, yeah.
Jesus, I know we're
Yeah,
on 8.
so you got to go over. I mean, you got to carry 2 ponds. You got bunkers on the right. This is a tight little driving hole from back here. It's a tough hole.
What is the force carry here?
And then, if you go right, it's not that bad.
Right.
But if you're trying to hit it over that bridge there, it's pretty far.
That is far.
Wow. One of the things we always wanted to do for, when we have the CSGA events, senior 4-ball or, whatever they do, U.S. Open qualify, is play the 18th of the Jones from this tee box.
Yeah, why not?
Because you're adding another 30 yards, 20 yards. The bunkers, for the big hitters, the bunkers are square in play now. It makes it a true par 5. Because if you get guys that can clear those bunkers, they can get to the green and 2 pretty easy on this hole. So.
I think you can put it back here. It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
There's nothing not fair about it.
I mean, but it's, you got water on the left. Tough ball, tough shot. So that's where we're at. You can see behind us is the 17th green of the Jones course. We got some nice colors in the back there. Probably a couple days past peak right now, but everything's pretty good. Congratulations, Mark Mashad Jr., the winner. Mark Mashad Jr.
I know Mark Mashad Jr. very well.
Winner of the share from last week. Winner of a free foursome to the Jones and Player course. Doing it different this week.
Maybe when Mark comes and visits again, because he doesn't live locally, he can come and play a round of golf here.
There you go.
In Orchard.
When you come and visit, Mark, come on and give us a call. We'll get you out here.
Yes. Congratulations, buddy.
Now we're changed up the game a little bit. It's a free hour in the simulator. The contest.
Yep.
So
tis the season.
We're hunkering down for the winner. So if you share this video, you'll be entered in to win a free hour in the simulator. Can I complain about something?
I have a feeling I know where you're going.
It is a perfect fall day for golf out here. And they predicted rain again today. And here we are. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's still no rain. And it's gorgeous. And there's nobody out here.
It's perfect to play in the fall when there's cloud cover because you don't have that low sun angle.
You can see the golf ball.
Easy to see the golf ball.
And
there's
the course
not
is
a
so
hint
nice
of wind,
right
so that whatever. It's probably 50, 55 degrees out, but with no wind, it's not a big deal.
It's a perfect day for golf.
I see somebody out
and
there
I'm so annoyed. He's been on 10 for a while.
Yeah, he's doing some fishing.
Is he fishing for fish or golf balls?
Maybe he'll fall in.
Oh, he's been over there for a while. So we've got, it's a great day for golf. You should be out here playing golf. But if you're not, hopefully you're watching the show. And, just a reminder, weekday specials, $35 on the player course, $40 on the Jones course, 18 with a cart. And then we've got, we just dropped the price on the weekend too. So at $49 on the player, Saturday, Sunday, and we're at $59 on the Jones course Saturday and Sunday. The course is still good shape. There's still plenty of tee times out there for the weekend. So even if they're forecasting rain, don't worry about it. They're probably going to be wrong, as they were today.
Yes, they will be.
Just don't worry. Just book your tee time anyway. Come out and play golf because I'm annoyed.
The course is in beautiful shape. This is the time of year to play here.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's perfect.
It's awesome.
We should raise our prices.
We should.
With all the scenery out here, free apples on 11 on player. I mean, God, we should be raising our prices.
I like that idea. Let's raise price.
Raising prices, that'll go over like a fart in church.
Well,
right?
We
could do it. That's it. So I've been getting a lot of laughs from our last.
Yes. A lot of feedback.
I mean, you're talking. I keep telling that story over and over.
You told it twice today before we came out here. You told it twice.
It's a story we'll never forget. I mean, I just was so proud that I didn't throw up.
I mean,
So
it really
proud.
became a feat, you know? I mean, you really accomplished something by not throwing up.
And everybody keeps asking me the same question. What was wrong with you guys? Why did you even go out
Why
there?
did you get on the boat in the
Well,
first place?
they didn't offer a refund before we went out
I
there,
know.
right? So
I
we
know.
were $130 deep into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So we went.
And literally, I asked the guy, and he goes, "Yeah, we've been out there and worse. You'll be fine."
Mm-hmm.
The guy, the captain of the ship or the whatever, I mean, he seemed like he was in charge of something. Maybe he was just some guy.
Some very, very non-intellectual man that made that decision. Someone
It
asked
was
me,
like it was our decision to hop on. I mean, we'd already paid for it. I don't think they would have given me my money back if we just said, "No, we're out."
no, they would definitely not have given
Yeah.
somebody. One guy asked me, when you left, was it bright out? And I said, yes, at 7 a.m. when the boat did leave and everything was loaded up, it was bright out. They go, well, if you couldn't dock on Fisher's Island, then why didn't somebody on Fisher's Island say that,
Hey.
I don't think you can dock this thing.
Looks pretty rough out
It's
there.
pretty rough out there.
Yeah.
I go, I don't have the answers for that, but that makes total sense. Someone could scout it out for you. Maybe there was nobody on Fisher's Island.
Maybe the first crew was coming on our boat. I don't know.
And somebody asked me, you got all the way there, they couldn't have just dropped you off? And I'm like, well, the problem is if the water got worse throughout the day,
Yeah.
usually the water's that's calmest in the morning.
And I would not have looked forward to that round of golf knowing what we were in for the return trip, because I probably would have lost my lunch at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm fairly
We're
happy
back.
that we made it back, and we didn't throw up.
No, we didn't throw up. And you made a birdie at.
I did.
We didn't
One
even
birdie.
talk about the one birdie that was
The
made
one
was
birdie.
from you.
And I gave it the old boom.
Yeah,
that
good
you like
birdie.
so much.
Any
I like
birdie
that.
we celebrating,
That was a
especially
good
50
birdie.
mile an hour winds.
That
It was a
real
par
good.
4 downhill, not downwind, because it was
Well, why do
number
you have to
3.
say that?
You did 3.
Yeah.
Well,
That was
This
after
is-
my
this is what
12 I took on
I
number
think it was
2.
like 420-yard
Yeah.
hole. I think you were a driver's sandwich.
Oh, rolled it right in.
Yep.
And I had to make the putt too because
Yep,
the par was already in.
Godfather was in for par already. Big putt. You went 2-0-1.
I did.
I went 1-1-1.
I came away victorious that day.
Yes.
As everybody expected I would,
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
I'm going to tee it up next Monday. I found a partner
Did you find one?
for the Del Kinney.
Who'd you
Well, my
get?
original partner, unfortunately, has been suspended from the PGA.
Oh,
So then I went down the list, but the problem is all these other guys had partners from last year.
yeah.
So I asked you, and you said that just couldn't happen. You'd be retired for the year from playing competitive golf. But
Actually, from playing any golf,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, at this
Well,
point.
I got the head coach of Wesleyan University's women's team. to play.
Interesting.
Yes.
How did you get John Wilson to sign
John
up?
Wilson.
How does that happen?
Well, John is very familiar
He's
with
like-
Madison Country Club.
Have you seen Seinfeld? I choose not to run. Have you seen this one? He wins the race in high school, and
We
he
might
got a
have
head start, and he beat everybody, and the legend grew. And the guy he beat kept asking for a rematch, and he just answered him the only way he knows how. I choose not to run. This is John Wilson. I choose not to play.
Well,
Let the legend grow.
Well, the legend of John Wilson will be showcased on Monday. Madison Country Club, a club he
That's
knows
good.
very well.
Is he going to wear shorts?
I don't think it's legal to wear shorts, but in late October, I don't think you're going to worry about that.
I like to see John in shorts. I like he gets casual some days.
95 degrees and up, he gets very casual.
Yeah.
If you have in mind. He gets very casual. It gets very hot. He can't teach in the sun for 7 hours straight in those pants, he says. So
Yeah.
he rocks the hat. He puts the shorts on.
Man after my own heart.
I got a feeling he might be wearing some kind of sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're excited to play. I didn't get
That's
a chance
good.
to play with him this year, so we'll play, tee it up, hopefully make a check.
That's good.
If not, we'll have a great dinner.
I like that.
We're definitely
like
going to have a
that.
nice dinner.
I played Madison last year in the pro assistant.
Joe Forget.
Joe Forget. And nice course. I liked it.
Oh,
I like
I've
the
never played
back
it.
nine better than the front nine. One of the nines better than the other nine.
Oh, yeah?
One nine's kind of like close together. The other nine's kind of wide open. It's nice.
I'm excited. I'm
It's
excited
nice.
for hopefully John to just tell me where to hit it, and hopefully I
Yeah,
respond.
he's probably played there a few thousand times. in his
I think
life.
he has.
Yeah.
I think he has. Yeah, so excited about that. We'll be playing
good.
there.
I
Oh,
like it.
man. We just, for those of you that don't know, every year about this time, this is buying season. So we set up our shops for the spring based on the vendors coming out with their vans. So Jason and I just climbed out of a white unmarked van.
It's pretty creepy.
It is a little creepy.
And it's pretty consistent, when they do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, slide the door back in, take a seat. And today we are with Bill Hermanson, who is representative of many companies. A-Head is his biggest. And we picked out some nice things. We picked out some really nice stuff for the ladies next year.
There's some, we don't typically buy a lot of apparel from A-Head, but they had some great ladies pieces.
Great ladies pieces. Some stuff that, that could be used on or off the golf course.
One thing I don't think our viewers probably know is how adept the Godfather and I are at picking out ladies' clothes.
Yeah. It consists of me texting my 21-year-old.
We get in there. We really know what the ladies want. Let us pick some ladies' merch, and we just go. So it's something you learn something new if you watch this.
Yes.
Godfather and I, and very close with the ladies' apparel.
Yes. Sent a couple quick texts to our shop attendants. We didn't send one to Ashley, but she's in a different country.
Different place right
Good
now.
for her.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know what I was a little disappointed in? We just got a nice comment that reminded me that you are wearing some wonderful socks today. Today is your day to showcase some cool socks.
I got the bowling socks today.
Oh, I went bowling the other day.
Yeah?
I'll tell you that story after.
Okay.
But no socks from A-Head, I noticed. Gotta talk to
we should,
shoes, yes.
We
no
should
socks.
look at that. New Balance shoes. What do you think of New Balance golf shoes? I mean,
what do you think of New Balance?
Everybody says, he's right. I have a pair of New Balance at home. Sneakers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you think
good
of that
price
big
point shoe, $99 shoe, 2-year waterproof,
Yes.
45 comfort guarantee, 45-day comfort. Yeah, maybe give it a try.
I really like the spikeless version.
Yep.
The nubs they had on the
That
bottom.
red, white, and blue shoe was awesome.
Well, that's limited edition. You love all that limited edition
I do.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
my
was
style.
nice.
Frankie hats, Frankie t-shirts. I got
Oh
that.
yeah. Well,
limited.
Give the people what they want.
I mean, that could be my new nickname, limited edition.
But I liked it. I like what he had there.
Yeah,
that was
good.
good. But these socks. Last week was my week for socks, and today I'm just wearing some navy blue.
I didn't know that was a request from the viewer. So now that I know that, I can really step up my game.
My wife has already been on like Etsy, and she's getting like all kinds of crazy colored socks just for the show.
I like it.
I just got to keep a pair in the car just in case we decide to go on the air one day.
Go rogue.
Yeah. Today I went with these are like fancy for me usually. These navy blue ones.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. So those bowling socks. Guess I went bowling. First time in gotta be a few years.
Yeah.
My wife, we had a special birthday party for her. First of all, let's
I
talk
don't
about.
think you should say it.
I just said I didn't say a number.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
We went to a place first. It's called Hawks Ridge Winery in Watertown. It's really right next to Watertown Country Club, Watertown Golf Club. This is a serious piece of real estate. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful piece of real estate. Looks like a very young piece of real estate because I don't think the grapes were mature yet. But wherever they're getting the grapes from, and they might be from that piece of real estate, I'm not sure, put out a heck of a bottle of wine.
There you go. Good.
We went a couple of bottles deep there. In
That's
fact,
good.
we were there for an hour and a half.
Yep.
There was about 15 of us there, and I took a picture on the table. There were 7 empty bottles, and we left there. So that was nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I was designated driver. I only had 1 glass of wine. It's my wife's special day. But I did. But I bought 2 bottles, and I only had 1 glass.
How does that work?
Not well.
Okay.
Well for my wife and her friends and my parents and her dad.
Good.
But for me, not well. But that place is definitely worth going to if you're in that area. I wanted to say that. Then we went to the Black Rock Tavern where the Godfather splurged and bought everybody food and drink for the whole night. Okay. And that's where that bonus check went, basically, to my wife and her gift and the winery. And then after that, after my 1 beer there, we went to a new bowling alley in Bristol.
There you go.
This place is absolutely legit. It is got all the bells and whistles.
Like the Top Golf of bowling?
It really is.
Yeah.
It's not just like they turn the black lights on and the balls glow. I mean, it must have been about 25 lanes, 24 lanes, and above each is just a humongous projection TV, like as big as it gets. They had the Yankee game on versus the Astros. So we were watching that into the night. And then on the other side of each TV, you could request what song you wanted. So your
Now
waiter
you're
would come over.
talking.
You guys want a music video to go up?
Now you're
So
talking.
so my wife is requesting songs like
Of course.
we're requesting from our generation,
Yep.
the '90s, and like Tupac came on, Vanilla Ice came on, Big E came on. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. And it was great to see like all these kids, like 18 to 21, that are right next to you, and they're dancing. They're like,
Of course they are.
I never heard this song. It's a great
what's
song.
this
Yeah,
song?
you can actually
Yeah.
understand all the words and everything. It's unbelievable.
There actually is words. Yeah.
There are words. The place was phenomenal. And then the Yankees lost. Then we watched the Yankees that walk. First,
Wasn't
LeMay
that
hits a
just
bomb.
amazing?
And
I
then
love that.
Altuve just turned on one, hit one to Dallas.
Oh,
And then just to look at that, what's his name? What's called Chapman's
Ross
face.
Chapman.
Oh my God.
What a weird expression.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
face?
what a weird expression.
At Altuve, all
We had him
5
for
foot
his one
5
good
of them.
year.
That was
It's just so great to see such a powerhouse regular season team go down every year in the playoffs. It's just there's nothing better than seeing that. And they'll go down as one of the greatest regular season teams in history, and hit this long ball and whatever, and can't pitch, and
For a
you
second,
don't feel sorry for them at all,
I kind of was rooting for the Yankees in Game 6.
just so that their hearts can be broken in Game 7.
Well, I kind of wanted to see Cole pitch Game 7 at home a little, but Altuve hitting that bomb in the bottom
That's
of
a
the
pretty
ninth,
good way to
2
get
out,
him to go out.
a 2-1 slider that didn't slide or just stayed right over the middle of the plate
Why is he throwing slider?
because he couldn't locate his fastball.
Oh.
He could not throw the fastball over the plate. So he's 2-0. He throws a slider over the plate for 2-1. And Altuve's like, this guy can't throw a
Okay.
fastball.
I know
So
what
I'm
to
going to
do.
sit on the slider and turn on it. And he did. These guys are good.
Those guys are good. That guy's so little.
He's not a big man.
Talk about little. Did you see that? Who was that? It was the Saints player making fun of the guy for his height. He was a wide
was that?
receiver. Who'd the Saints play this weekend? I don't
Saints played the
remember.
Bears.
The Bears. This guy, wide receiver's pretty short, and the two guys were walking by him, making this expression about how short he was.
Oh my God.
It was like right to it. Like it was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty good. It sparked a debate. Where's the line, and where do you have to start fighting, right? Because at some point you just got to start fighting these guys if they're making fun of your height like that.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
got to go after them.
Oh.
And he didn't, but I'm not sure I could have done that. But that was pretty funny.
Fight or
Pretty
make
short
fun of
guys.
height?
Well, I probably wouldn't make fun of somebody's height.
I wouldn't either. Too short to make fun of anybody's height.
I mean, if you get
Maybe some
helmet,
tall person.
helmet and shoulder pads, maybe I'd feel a little more confident. I'm not sure. But
Oh, I put some bets in today.
on.
Well, NBA over-unders. We haven't had a chance to talk about it, but I did call my brother up in Jersey. I put
What'd you
3
get?
out there just so that everybody knows. They still have time to bet if they want. I took the Celtics over 48.5 wins. I think they're going to be better by losing Kyrie. Kind of like these Nationals are better
don't-
without Bryce Harper. Kind of like, yeah, well, we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
We'll go with that one. The Giants one's not really holding up. But I took that, and then I took Golden State over 47.5.
I think that's a good
All of a sudden they're bad. They're going to be
I think
still
that's a
very
one.
good.
Yep.
Steph Curry's really, really good.
Yep.
And they acquired another All-Star in D'Angelo Russell, so I think they'll be over. And I took an under. I took an under for Houston Rockets, 53.5.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of that Westbrook.
Really?
Yeah, so I think they're going to go under.
Talk about great regular season team. That's
Yeah,
Russell
that's true.
Westbrook.
They're the New York Yankees of
Yeah.
the NBA.
Yeah. Man, I don't know that I would take. I think that's bad.
Well, they
bad.
got some real drama going on with
Yeah,
that.
that's
With
a
that
bad
Daryl Morey making that comment about China, or
Yeah,
Hong
that's
Kong,
over.
whatever it was.
That's over. That'll be over. I think that'll be over.
Maybe.
Yeah, how about Adam Silver saying not only are we going to not fire him, we're not even going to discipline him.
He should.
All of China is telling them to fire Daryl Morey.
What, are we
Because
going
he
to listen?
tweeted.
Maybe.
I think that's genius. I mean, I'm sure. What a messed up situation.
I don't think he should be fired for it either.
Absolutely
And
not.
He wasn't saying anything
Absolutely not.
that we wouldn't agree with. The problem is the NBA players are
They're
billions of dollars invested in
Yeah,
it.
they're
so
all
turn
bent out
them
of
in their
shape.
pocket.
Yeah.
Where it hurts in your pocket. I mean, Steve Kerr and Greg Popovich have said some some negative comments about the president, whether you like him or not.
That's not in their pocketbook.
It's not in their pocketbook.
Because that's helping their pocketbook.
Yeah, so it's probably helping their pocketbook. Yeah, it's helping them. But now all of a sudden, this guy makes that comment.
Who do you think's going to win it? The NBA.
That's a really good question. I think
mean,
it's wide, for the first time in a long time. It's really
Clippers,
wide open. Last year was
Lakers,
a real upset. No.
Rockets, Bucks.
I don't know. Celtics.
Sixers.
The Sixers are better. The Sixers have Al Horford too.
He used to play for
Celtics. They play tonight.
I think they're gonna hurt. They're gonna miss Horford way more than they're gonna miss Kyrie.
You know who I feel bad for? That Sam Darnold. He was seeing. He wasn't seeing ghosts. A lot of people thought he was seeing ghosts. That's not true. He said he was seeing goats. He was seeing goats. The greatest of all time.
Goats.
The greatest quarterback of all time. Maybe we're starting to think about maybe one of the greatest defenses of all time.
Well, it's probably. I mean, at the end of the season, it'll end up being the second best defense of the season. There's a team out west that's got a pretty decent defense there. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
They also pitched
that would
a
be the
shutout.
San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, in that slop mess that they played in Washington.
Mud Bowl 2019. How did it take us this long to talk about our undefeated football team?
Because it's easier to talk about things you don't like. We started out with the weather.
Yeah, I mean this is good. I mean,
the 49ers.
I can't. I was laughing, but it was laughing out of hatred for your coach. How about the guy? He tries to take the leg penalty, and
he's like,
and they decline the penalty, and then he has the guy false start, and then Bill Belichick can't keep it together. He can't keep a straight face. He's over there smirking on the sideline. They're up 33-0.
He's trying to take
and
a
he's
fake
trying to.
false start.
My goodness!
And then they showed after they came back from commercial, and you could see the referees came over and talked to him after, and you would want to be a fly on the wall.
What is he, Bill Belichick?
You got to feel bad for Sam Darnold. He got caught saying, I'm seeing ghosts out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to follow him everywhere. Next week, wherever the Jets are playing, it's Halloween season. People are going to show up with bed sheets over the top of them. Like, ooh, do you see me, Sam? Do you see me?
How did they beat the Cowboys the week before?
The Cowboys are not the Patriots.
Jeez.
The Patriots. This could be one of the more special teams ever. Patriots.
Did you hear who they got today?
They just got Mohamed Sanu.
Come on.
Did you see who the Patriots were running out there on offense? It wasn't a star.
No.
They had two rookie tight ends, a 39-year-old tight end. Edelman is injured. Gordon was not out there. Then they have two wide receivers who are rookies. One wasn't drafted.
Yeah, but the one guy...
Olszewski and Myers.
This guy Myers is doing pretty good.
Yeah. Someone's got to catch footballs.
I don't think anybody has to catch football.
Dorsett was
I heard some stat about how if you played their defense as a tight end, it would be the best tight end in fantasy football. If you played their defense as a quarterback, it would be like the sixth best quarterback in fantasy football for points.
Oh, really?
Because that's how good their defense is.
It's been unbelievable.
They don't have to score points.
They had a touchdown taken away
because
from
they
them last
can.
year, because some guy Thanton kicked him like that, or else it would have been another defensive touchdown. They could have eisesti had 16 defensive points because they got a safety too. You just kind of slap that ball out of the end zone. I just couldn't stop laughing.
It's gonna be.
My wife thinks I'm like.
It's
evil.
gonna be. Because you're a Patriots fan.
Well, my brother's a huge Jets fan. She feels bad for him.
Oh,
she's like, "Are you going to call him before the game?" I go, "I don't think so." I go, "It's 7-0." She goes, "You're going to call him now because we wanted to talk about something." I go, "If the Jets tie it up, I might call."
Yeah.
But I don't hate the Jets. I mean, I root for them 14 weeks of the year.
You'd want to. Why wouldn't you want to play the Jets 16 weeks a year?
Well,
I mean, come on.
That was a special game last night.
Holy
I feel bad for all the Jets fans.
I'm seeing ghosts.
I feel so bad for them.
That's just terrible.
Seeing goats. He's seeing goats.
Well, the Nine will find out that the Patriots. I think they play a team with a winning record. Maybe
Not
like
next
week
week.
14 or something
Not
like that.
next week. They got Cleveland. That dumpster fire.
it's hard to blame them for who they play, but they really haven't played anybody. It's easy to look this good when you're playing the Jets and the Dolphins.
This is
Right.
well, you figure as Super Bowl champions, you get a harder schedule, but we've got the Giants,
oh my God.
the Jets. Well, the Jets in division. We've gotten Washington. I mean, Miami.
The only team that kind of gave them a run for their money was the Buffalo Bills, and they're terrible.
Well, they only have one loss. They're the best team in the league.
Terrible.
I think that the Pats, when they play Miami next, there's a good chance they'll be a 30-point favorite at home.
I don't think they should play Tom Brady. Sit him down.
They need to work on up. He needs to know how to throw these rookie tight ends and rookie receivers. He didn't look happy
Why
last
would
night.
anybody trade with Bill Belichick? Why would you? If Bill Belichick calls you and says, "Hey, I'd like Mohamed Sanu,"
well, he offered it.
Why would you say, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea to me"? He's smarter than you.
But I think he gave him a second-round draft. It's pretty good pick. Well, what's Sanu gonna do? They're like 1-6.
Yeah.
They can't hit water from a boat right now in Atlanta. So
it's insane. This is a good NFL season. I think the NFC is super deep. The playoffs in the AFC are already set. It's already set.
The Super Bowl representative might be already set.
And I don't think that I don't think a team will get within 10 points of the Patriots until maybe the AFC Championship game. And I think the Chiefs are so overrated. I think they're so far overrated, it's incredible. So I don't think they're going to get any competition there. I mean, who's going to compete with them? The Ravens? I mean, come on. No one.
I like our chances. I do like the chances of the Patriots. As I always do.
But the NFC, on the other hand, has about 8 or 10 teams that are playoff caliber.
There's going to be a couple teams that
really
will not make the playoffs that are probably better than the third best team in the AFC.
No
good
question.
Teams.
Yeah. Saints, the Seahawks.
The Panthers all of a sudden are on fire.
Well, Panthers are going to hit a roadblock this week.
The Bears are. I feel bad for the Bears because their quarterback.
Why would you feel bad?
Because I got a couple good friends who are Bears fans, and I secretly root for them. They're in the NFC.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to have a second favorite team as long as it's in a different conference.
Oh, I disagree completely.
You think you should just have one team?
Yes. And
okay, it's hard to argue with that.
I mean, I think you can root for teams over others. I think that's hard when it's like Cowboys, Eagles. Who are you going to root for? Well, you hate them both, right? But if it's like Cowboys, Dolphins, you can root for the Dolphins because you hate the Cowboys, right? Mm-hmm. But so I think you can have rooting interest there. Mm-hmm. But I don't think you can have like a second favorite team.
No, you probably can't.
I really don't think so.
How's that baby?
Baby's good. Spent a lot of time in the middle of the night last night with baby.
Any more blowouts?
We've been okay on that. We've been okay. It was Mr. Mom. My wife left Friday morning about 3 in the morning, and it was me and the two girls all weekend. My older daughter was coming off croup, which is kind of like a cold, and got a cough or whatever. Oh, so my daughter and I are throwing the cold back and forth, and then I was able to get the laundry done. I was able to get some dishes cleaned. I wasn't able to go to the store. It was a pretty bare refrigerator when I got home. You know what I did? I did my specialty, homemade chicken noodle soup. Mm-hmm. I made a big batch on Saturday, so we had that for lunch, dinner on Saturday, and lunch and dinner on Sunday, and we just ate a bunch of soup, and so that was good. I didn't have to do a lot of cooking after that. But it's man, 2 is different than 1. Let me tell you.
1 is 1 and 2 is 20.
It is. So, but we survived, and everything. Everybody's okay.
Yeah.
But, she's sleeping okay. Last 2 nights she didn't sleep very good though. So yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You're not gonna sleep through the night.
No.
All too much when they're that little. They get hungry.
No, she's cute as a button though. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
She is.
Especially when she's
adorable.
sleeping.
She's got my heart. How's that cart parked over there? What's that about? 3 feet from the green?
Don't you ever wish Darren was out here just watching people?
How many times are we going to come out here in a sweet spot and catch people parked 2 feet from the greens. I can't wait for these carts to have GPS next year. That cart will not move if they park that there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to push it in.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that.
It'll be exciting.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be very exciting.
I think we should get a drone and just start laughing at people with like a microphone. Haha, push that cart, you know?
I don't think, like carts won't fall into streams like what happened at Apple yesterday.
You know, hopefully we can avoid some of that. It's happened here plenty of times.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully we get a little reprieve from some of that stuff.
Yeah, the new carts are going to go a long way, buddy.
I just saw something moving in those bushes over there. What do you think I just saw?
Well,
is that my eyes deceiving me?
It's not very windy, so it's probably a real animal. Maybe it's maybe they think maybe it's a beaver. Maybe they're coming to me.
Would have been a big beaver. Come get their friend. I like this is the best setup we've had for our little guy here.
He's having a good time.
He is.
He always likes
star
that
of the
golf
show.
ball. Man,
star of the show. All right. Well, I think that'll be about it for the show for today.
Yes.
Make sure you let us know how your football teams are doing. Who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? Send some pictures of
Do you
playing
like
golf.
New Balance?
Oh yeah, do you
like the New Balance shoes?
Yeah.
And if you do, maybe we'll bring some in.
How interested would you be in filling up a growler of that, lime and hard cider if we get that going again? And how do getting a growler, taking that home with you? Because we saw some cool glassware.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be looking at some new stuff for next year. So it'll be exciting. Share the video. If you share the video, you'll be entered to win a free 1 hour on the simulator, which is we got the one bay is going to start up here in another week or so.
Yo, actually, we just put the sandbags down, so we're all set.
We should have construction started on the rest of it here pretty soon, and by the middle of November, we should be ready to rocking and rolling with the other 2 bays. So come on out. Should be good.
All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.